Doctor is a minister, and I think if you're serving the public, you have to have self-comportment. But it is not bad to say something and then come back and put down an apology. Doctor is far better than those who subject him to some harassment. As a representative of a government and a country, your fellow citizens rains insult on you in a foreign land, and there was no reaction. Doctor is a human being. Oh, doctor's reaction now is causing other reactions. But Gambians who react against doctor in the United States, nobody comment on their attitudes. Are we talking about sense here? I think we all need to look back to ourselves and give our country a better approach.
Do you believe in democracy?
Very well.
Do you think Barrow is a Democrat?
Very Democrat.
Okay. So do you believe in protest? Do you believe that protest is part of...
Genuine protest is part of democracy.
So you think
genuine protest is part of democracy.
So you think the US protest was...
No. My time is my time. My sister. No. If you
who decides what is genuine and not genuine?
No, interject me. I interject in all topics. Give me my time, please.
You can interject when you
I listen attentively. Just
But
leave
who
me my
decides
time.
what is genuine?
Give me my time.
Okay, now
Can we go back to the 5
mine.
years protest? Is it genuine?
Wait. Let me just tell you. This is my time, please.
Okay, go ahead. But now,
give me my time.
But now, do you believe that protest is part of democracy?
Genuine protests are part of democracy.
So do you believe that the US protest was not
I guess
genuine?
only genuine people know what is genuine.
It was not.
Why?
We all know.
No, I don't.
Because even if you go out to protest, don't went to the extent of insulting me biologically. Is that genuine?
Well, in that video,
Who insulted Dr.
we see Samate, the doctor, the Minister
we're
of
talking
Health.
about doctor.
Gambians were there. I'm not talking about doctor alone.
But the question is...
You are talking about doctor because you have something.
Okay, thank you.
There was a delegation.
Yes.
And these delegations were subject to a form of harassment in America.
Okay, go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
We see Gambians insulting a fellow Gambian, a minister, in a foreign land. And when the ministers react, nobody react on their behaviors. But when individual react, you say he should not. I think we need to check our manners. Approaches are very important. When you hit on me, I hit back, it's a problem. But when you hit on me, I don't hit back, nobody talks about it. When you hit back, I hit back. Doctor reacts to the way they receive him.
So he
and he's a human being. He reacted, of course.
He was reacted.
And he come back and understand that, I am young, I man a position, I owe these people apologies. And he put apologies. Now he has put an apologies. It's left to them to accept or not.
And the next day you went and attack other people.
The attack is different this time. He says the president has right.
It's the same topic.
No, wait. He says the president has right to contest for a third term.
Yes.
And legally, he has the right. What is wrong in that? And he says he sees nothing that can stop it. What is still wrong in that?
No, he told Mahdi that I said no one's father owns this country. And that is true. He repeated that during his interview.
So you want to tell me that brother Mahdi's statement has never affected any individual.
That's not what I'm talking
about. We can get back to the tracks.
Willan, yo, apologize.
Now, if I make an apology,
the same thing again.
Yes, still. If I make an apology, if I say I have offended my sister, and I come back and say, I've made a mistake, sister, I'm very sorry.
You repeated the same thing again. You think people will forgive you?
Well, it's left to the people. Once he has put an apology, it's left to the people to choose whether they tend to forgive or not to forgive.
People forgive you. You went and do the same thing again. Do you think you deserve to be forgiven?
Of course.
Again?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Of course. Once he's making mistakes and putting himself right to apologize, he deserves to be asked, the apology to be considered. Okay, coming to what they say, Barrow constitutionally allows him to go for third term. Yes. But he mentions that we fought to change overstay in power. But let's go back to history. When they were interested to make amendments within the 1997 Constitution, they only look at the portions that fit them by then. They just put down a paper and take out the age limit. Was that not an amendment? Why don't they do the same one time? Will we reach to this today? They were baffling us, playing with our minds. They changed clauses that fit them. And this is exactly what's happened. And Gambians want to forget about it. Today, nobody is talking about it. So, we bring in a constitution, the 2020 constitution. I am part of the government who first says, we are, in your platform, we are going against this constitution. Because a constitution that cannot define marriage, you say a consent among mature elders, what are you telling me? When we all belong to different religions.
You rejecting that because of the retroactive clause?
No, wait, not only the retroactive clause. This person that many people underrate. Then you come with a constitution. You know, marriage, divinely, is meant for a man and a woman. If you say marriage is a mutual consent among adult elders, what are you telling me?
So now you read the 2024 draft?
I've not yet read to that because you know why?
Are you in support of it?
It's a draft.
Are you in support
I will only talk about it when it is put to a referendum. When the people gauge and see what is inside, that's the time I will come on it.
Well, your government is supporting it, and
well,
that still remains in that.
Yes, the government is a setup. So it's a group of people.
Are you going to support it?
I says I will not talk about the draft unless and until it reaches
are you
the
a genuine
public.
citizen? Because you are fighting for all this. The 2024 draft send government go gain
I'm not going to talk about the draft because it is a draft level.
No, you said you did not read it.
No, I did not say that.
That's what you
said. I
said.
said I'm not going to talk on it unless and until it reaches.
But even the 2020 was a draft.
Yes.
Yes. And you
but this time, I am doing my studies. I'm not going to comment on the draft unless and until it takes it to the other stage.
Okay, all right.
A comment.
Okay.
It's rather unfortunate. You seem to have brought a co-panelist who have suffering from comprehension deficiency.
What do you mean?
Because I'm getting lost here.
Okay.
Can we go back to Dr. Ceesay?
Don't worry. I'll come back.
You have something common with Dr. my sister, but for me,
okay.
I don't know if you want.
Common with
Yes,
doctor?
I hope so because if you want the whole program to be centered on Dr. Ceesay,
You're really validating what I just said. You're just validating what I said.
Okay. I will get this. I'll get this. I was just getting to a point. So no.
It's about
let me
just now doctor's area already.
Okay.
About
it's okay.
the borough stamp.
Okay.
Whether we all know legally borough has the mandate to go for 5 years for another term.
For 5 years. While
he has the right.
I just want to ask this.
Yes.
Dr. Ceesay, the doctor is defending that. But in 2016, these people had the chance
to do all those amendments.
Yes, I understand. That is, and I fully agree that they didn't go living at the time.
Yes.
While if that is wrong, they didn't do it. Do you think it is right?
What holds them not to do it?
No, just listen to the question.
Before you ask the question, we ask what holds them not to do it at that right time, when every government was conscious of having a new constitution, a new system, a new government in place.
But
what holds them?
Do you think that is not right? Do you think also it is right morally for Barrow to go for third term? Morally?
Of course.
How?
Good. Unless and until we have a new constitution, that's the time you can hand over because Gambians want a new constitution. Morally, as a president, Buba, yo, mun lo talk tay manela jogal. The joke. Moral administration of being a president is different because the president goes by the dictate of the constitution. That's not him. Morality is in yourself.
But he has the right to say, I'm not going to.
Morality is you.
Yes.
But the dictates of the constitution is the constitution.
The constitution
and whoever sits as a president goes by the dictate of the constitution, not his moral attitude.
What I'm saying morality includes integrity, such as not going to a party for 9 days because you just want to attract attention. That is what is called integrity. And integrity counts when you lead. When you lead, you're supposed to set examples. What a president does, what a president says, counts a lot.
Okay, you are very right.
So
I agree.
It affects lives and livelihoods.
I agree with you 100%. Morality counts. All right, we were not present when the 3 years agreement was done. But when we come from where we were, somebody talk about that topic and says the agreement 3 years cannot take place. And if anybody want to challenge, Barrow has the mandate to go for 5 years. And he's a political leader. Was there morality? Was the morality being questioned? The same leader sit again in a political party, in a political bureau, and says, well, concerning the 3 years issue. Is that morality?
Okay.
Are we talking about morals here? What are we saying?
Can I comment on that? Because
Come on board.
that is extremely important.
Okay.
Very important.
Dabo, I'm sure is the one you're referring to here, right? So
Well,
just,
if you
just,
mention,
just call a
I
spade
am
a spade.
okay.
Just call a spade.
Yes, if I
Yes,
do.
if
Be
you
courageous-
mention,
be
I'm all
courageous-
right.
Just allow him to
Be
answer the
courageous
question.
enough to assume your,
Yes.
your thoughts and your reactions. Dabo made that comment as a constitutional lawyer, and he made it clear that this is what the Constitution says. And when he said that comment, the UDP was the first to come to him and said, no, we had an agreement here with this gentleman when you were in prison that he was supposed to stay for 3 years and then go. So that agreement is binding on him and all of us. Since then, you never heard Dabo say anything again about
No,
that.
you know, I'm marking the word moral.
Can I,
The
can I-
agreement was not done in his presence. If he doubled inside, we question his morality.
No, just
That
allow him
was
to
a legal
answer.
document. And he's a legal landed person.
Okay, allow him to
An
answer.
agreement was put. I was not present. If I come out and I don't know the details of the agreement, I should not put my words in that agreement.
Okay.
Where is morality here?
Okay, allow him to finish the answer, then
That's
you
what I just got him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where is the morality?
I
here?
know you caught him. Go ahead.
The difference, I think, what Nene just
Bojan,
said.
are you okay?
What Nene just said, I think that's our problem. The understanding deficiency.
Okay.
I think that's the problem we're having here. And it's
I
difficult
can
to argue.
diagnose
It's
it
difficult to
between-
argue under those
10
conditions.
minutes into the show.
When you cannot understand what we're saying, it becomes difficult to discuss with
Yes,
you.
yes.
So I think let's just move away from this
understand.
and go to something else, because I don't think he is up to the level of understanding what we're
I
saying.
understand what is going on.
Okay.
You don't want to bring the topic as it is. You questioning
Okay.
individuals' morality.
Okay,
We have
so-
other people
so,
to question their
Willan,
moralities
Willan,
during
Willan.
the time of the dispensation we share with them.
Okay, so Willan,
Many of them.
your point is
You see-
that
you see what is
Barrow has the
unfortunate-
right to go for third term.
Of course.
So as far as the Constitution dictates,
Allows him, yes.
allows him.
Yes.
That is your point.
Yes.
Or do you have anything to add? Before I
Well,
go?
to add is only to make sure that the peace and the tranquility of this country, let us not try to joke with it. Because I heard there, you know, anytime people, Gambians, feel that demonstration is the only way out. For me, I say it's a second option. Things that we
My
don't
friend,
discuss.
People have right to protest.
People has right to protest,
Yeah,
genuine,
so-
ungenuine protests.
What genuine
You
what?
are talking about a draft. It's not yet even put to the people.
You're talking about
And then you say you're going out on that.
Yeah.
Are you making sense?
No, you don't.
A
even
mere
understand
draft,
why-
a document.
You don't even understand why they
He
are
really doesn't
protesting.
I
understand.
understand why they're
Why
protesting.
are they protesting?
They say they go against what they call the Barrow Constitution. That's the name they give to it.
They've never said that.
That's the name they give to it. I'm in many platforms.
They've never said that.
Wait, they says they need the 2020 Constitution.
But Dave,
No.
who are we talking about
You're
here?
talking about the
Those
coalition.
demonstrators.
You don't understand what they
Those
why they
demonstrating in
why
the
Those who,
Why
they
they
are
those who
protesting.
want to go out.
No, ñoom lu ñoo demonstrate leena la.
Mooy lan?
dañ bëgg a 2020 draft boo xam ne CRC ñoom ñoo ko isi pour ñu yóbbu ko si National Assembly bi. That is the
Who
purpose.
are these
Was it
Coalition of Progressive Gambians.
Okay.
They protested yesterday. So yes, Thursday.
Gambia is very funny.
What is your reaction, Abla?
Before you go, just quickly.
Yes.
You guys demonstrated for 5 years then,
Exactly.
sometime
Gambia
back.
for 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
We
So-
advocate for peace for the
But you
Gambia.
went out. You went out.
Yes, but
Right?
we don't go out on a demonstration.
How
We
do you
don't.
call that?
We advocate for peace to make sure there is peace in the country. Now you cannot call it a demonstration.
NPP, what is wrong with you guys?
It's not a demonstration.
Is that the level you have?
You
in
call it
NPP?
demonstration. I don't take it as a demonstration.
So how
like
do you
this guy,
call this
okay.
other protest?
Abdou.
This protest.
Yes.
Well, it's a protest.
You will apply. Police apply.
We might apply for a permit. I'm going
Okay.
out for a peaceful march. I have still my permit. If you want, go to the operations office. Ask them how many permit have I filed.
You said peaceful protest.
That's why I say
it's demonstration.
I'm like, I put peace in front of it. It's genuine.
And these people also said peaceful. They said nationwide peaceful protest. So why are against it?
Hope is successful, like man.
I'm like, every protest is genuine.
No, MC. Hamga tamit fonga understand. There are some things inside because lunde ama police problem. There you have to be very smart because ñep lunde ragal moy the clauses on the permit that in the event things turn the opposite round, you will be arrested.
Lulu is more wrong in the first place.
Of course.
Those conditions should never be given to anybody.
Wait, because your tay munga am any good effect. Pour effect changes waaye noo ko mën a defee mooy génna wane sa naxar nit ñi ànda si idea bi waaye dafa am ñeneen ñoo xam ne dañ mariranoo leen rax leen
waaye moo taxit police bi ñu war a génna understand nga nekk fa pour gis ne leneen lu war a xew lu utee lu nga xam ne moo war a xew ñoom ñu taxaw ci loolu mooy seen liggéey
léegi let me just come léegi ñu ngay discourse which is very sad man sax xam nga yoo xam la I know you personally I know you long about this yaaga du tey.
So just all about the topic.
buñ waxee ne or you were subjected to some kind of harassment probably I was shocked. Léegi ñu bëgg nañu send an idea to change something through government or through any organization but ñu mun a filter suñu message si mooy ñu génn nit ñi gis ñu ngay ñaxtu waaye ci biir ñaxtu boobu noonu xam nga ñaata elements ñoo dee ñoo xam ne dañ jóg pour yaaxal ñeneen.
loolu la laa wax mu ne police mun nañ faa nekk pour
am nañ la capacité.
mun na la interrupt just for a minute. mun nga ma may just a minute. mun nga ma
Gambia ñu ñëpp a fi dëkk Mr. Mane let me just let me make this thing clear. Gambia ñu ñëpp a fi dëkk.
You don't have the capacity.
We don't have the capacity for the police to give security on all people that are out in the streets on protests. What is happening in the West? Hey, here is Africa.
We don't have that police.
Okay.
We don't have the capacity.
Where did you get that information from?
We don't have that capacity.
Where did you get?
Go anywhere.
Okay,
Go to the
Dr. Combe.
paramilitaries, to the militaries, to the police.